Tetanganya. We are on the island of Gari, the lands of the Butchulla people. We arrived yesterday. We got the ferry over from Riverheads after a beautiful week in Harvey Bay. Thanks to Ron and Murph for welcoming us, and to Murph for servicing our Ralphie baby. He got a new left control arm replaced, something about stabilising the wheel that's really important. But yeah, so we jumped on the ferry and arrived at Kingfisher Resort, and then headed into Burrangara, which is one of the many freshwater lakes on the island, otherwise known as Lake McKenzie. I've been dreaming about that lake since I saw photos of it, and just was even more amazing than the photos I'd seen. The photos don't do it justice, but just incredible how the sand is so white. Gari is the largest sand island in the world, but you're in fresh water, so it looks like the ocean. But I'm just looking at two hawks circling me now. I don't know if you can see them. Babies. There's been so many beautiful birds. Yeah, so Burrangara was beautiful, and just thinking about the dreaming story of Gari, the princess spirit who created the island and laid here to rest because she fell in love with it. And Gari means paradise in the language of the Butchulla people, so I can totally see why it is paradise. Oh my gosh, I'm in love already. We arrived yesterday, and after having some good weather at the lake, we ran into some cloudy, rainy weather and pulled in at Happy Valley, and we stayed the night there. So it was a beautiful spot at the pub. We stayed in a cabin because it was soft and we didn't want to set up the swag in the rain. But yeah, it's looking good now. The sun's out, so we just got to the end of 75 Mile Beach and heading up to Waddy Point. We were at Ocean Lake on the beautiful island of Gari. We made our way up to Waddy Point Campground yesterday, and I think we made a good choice of campground. We're staying there's a top and a bottom part of Waddy Point, and those who have come to Gari would know, like, when you're looking at campgrounds online, it can be a bit tricky to understand where everything is, and there's a lot of choice, but I think we made a good choice. It is like a fenced off dingo safe area up the top, and when we went to the beachfront sort of section of Waddy Point, it's not really on the beach because there's a whole lot of swamplands between the campground and the beach, so just a little tip. And you get the toilets as well. Another camping tip: keep $1 and $2 coins with you. The showers there take $2 coins, so it is a lot to get the gas going. So you can have warm showers, and there's flush dunnies, which is good. But yeah, we had a beautiful day yesterday. Drove up past the shipwreck there, and we checked out Champagne Pools, which was really beautiful, and that's one of the only sort of safe salt water places to swim on the island, just because it's protected there by the reef. So that was just really nice. We hung out there for a while. This morning we went on a beautiful walk around Waddy Point. The point there looks over like the sand dunes and the swamplands, and then there's like a big sandbar, and it looks like sort of two bays, and yeah, around the other side of the bay you can see all the way over to 75 Mile Beach, all along the east side of the island. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Everywhere you look, it really is paradise. And then today I just wanted to check out another freshwater lake so we could swim. And it's a little bit darker than Lake McKenzie, but I've got the bodyboard, so I'm thinking I'll just take that out and float on the water. There's freshwater turtles and things, and I think the eels have gone to the ocean, so we'll see. Hopefully nothing can get me. We are on the barge back to Riverheads, leaving beautiful Gari after a beautiful time there. We had our last night at Waddy Point and had dinner on the beach, and our first interaction with the dingo. We were sitting there and we just finished a feed, and I was just like, I bet you a dingo is going to come. But I think he was more scared of us than we were of him, baby. As soon as Johnny stood up, he got scared and went away. So yeah, and all the dingo signs, and you hear the stories, especially little kids. That would be sad. But yeah, I really wanted to see one, so I was happy. And then we had last night camping in the swag. We got a little bit of rain and some wetness on our face, but survived, and lucky we got the awning on Ralphie to go over the swag. But we got up nice and early and we headed down 75 Mile Beach and past Champagne Pools again, and the Mahino shipwreck, and stopped at Eli Creek and had a look just up the creek there where people float down. Beautiful clear water. But we went to another freshwater lake. We stopped in, is it Eugenia? What's the name of the town? Eurong. We stopped in Eurong for a bakery feed, and then we headed to Lake Birrabeen, which I really wanted to see. I had heard that it's just as clear and beautiful as Lake McKenzie, so but quieter because the track-in is a bit more difficult, and all of that is true. It wasn't too hard, but yeah, had tested our full driving skills, and Lake Birrabeen was beautiful. There's only a couple of people there sort of momentarily, and we had it to ourselves for a little while. And it was cloudy, but it was still clear and stunning. So that was a nice final adventure for our Gari trip. Thank you for following or checking us out. Please like and subscribe if you like and want to subscribe. And just a shout out to all the mothers out there. It's Mother's Day today. So to my beautiful mama Wendy, and Johnny's mama Inga, and our auntie mamas and cousin mamas and mummies in the dreaming. Just all our nurturers and carers. We love you. And there's daddy mamas too. So just sending love to everybody today, and a happy second birthday to our niece Marley. There's going to be a lot of birthdays. To post shout out to all of them, but belated birthday to Dad, Johnny's dad, bye, and our niece's 7th birthday as well. We had Elaine. We know the ones that are watching us, so yeah, we'll try to just keep the shout outs to our little ones because we love our nieces and nephews. But yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Birra.